Here are 20 long paragraphs on the topic, how to break up with someone you're not officially dating. Practice reading and listening in English. 1. Breaking up with someone you're not officially dating can be a complex and delicate process. This situation often arises when you've been seeing someone casually or exploring the potential for a relationship without having explicitly defined your status. The lack of official commitment doesn't make the process any less significant or emotionally charged. It's important to approach this breakup with clarity, empathy, and respect, ensuring that both parties can move forward with a sense of closure and understanding. 2. The first step in this process is to recognize your own feelings and motivations. Understand why you want to end the relationship and be honest with yourself about these reasons. Are you not feeling a strong enough connection? Do you have different life goals or values? Are you simply not ready for a more serious commitment? Clarifying your own thoughts will help you communicate more effectively and sincerely during the breakup conversation. 3. Choose an appropriate time and place for the conversation. Even though your relationship wasn't officially defined, it deserves the same respect as any other relationship. Opt for a private, quiet setting where you can talk openly without distractions or interruptions. Avoid public places or situations where either of you might feel uncomfortable or embarrassed. The goal is to create a safe space for an honest and respectful conversation. 4. Start the conversation with empathy and honesty. Acknowledge the ambiguity of your relationship status, but make it clear that you value the time you've spent together. For example, you might say, "I've really enjoyed getting to know you, and I appreciate the time we've spent together. I think it's important for us to talk about where we stand and how we feel." This approach sets a respectful tone and opens the door for an open discussion. 5. Be direct and clear about your decision to end the relationship. Ambiguity can lead to misunderstandings and prolonged emotional distress. Use straightforward language to express your feelings and intentions. For instance, you could say, "I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I don't feel that we have the connection I'm looking for in a relationship. I think it's best for both of us if we go our separate ways." Clarity helps to avoid false hopes and ensures that your message is understood. 6. Express your feelings with kindness and avoid blaming or criticizing the other person. Focus on using I statements to take ownership of your feelings and decisions. Instead of saying, "You did this wrong," you might say, "I feel that we're not as compatible as I hoped." This approach minimizes defensiveness and keeps the conversation respectful and constructive. It's important to convey that your decision is based on your feelings and needs, not the other person's shortcomings. 7. Prepare for an emotional reaction and be ready to listen. The other person might feel hurt, surprised, or even angry. It's essential to give them space to express their feelings and validate their emotions. Listen actively and empathetically, without interrupting or trying to immediately justify your decision. Simply being present and acknowledging their feelings can help them process the breakup more effectively. 8. Offer reassurance if appropriate, but avoid giving false hope. It might be tempting to soften the blow by suggesting that you could remain friends or that you might reconsider in the future. However, this can lead to confusion and prolong the emotional healing process. If you genuinely want to remain friends, make it clear that you understand the need for space and time to heal first. Avoid making promises you can't keep. 9. Reflect on the positive aspects of your time together. Acknowledging the good moments and expressing gratitude can help end the relationship on a more positive note. For example, you might say, "I've really enjoyed our conversations and the fun times we've had together. I'll always appreciate those memories." This approach shows that you value the other person and the experiences you shared, even if you're not continuing the relationship. 10. Be prepared to set boundaries after the breakup. Sometimes, the other person might want to continue contacting you or seek further explanations. It's important to establish clear boundaries to protect both your emotional well-being and theirs. Politely but firmly communicate your need for space and time apart. This might include limiting or cutting off communication for a while to allow both of you to heal and move on. 11. Reflect on the experience and learn from it. Every relationship, even those that are not officially defined, offers valuable lessons about yourself and what you're looking for in a partner. Take some time to think about what worked, what didn't, and how you can apply these insights to future relationships. Self-reflection can help you grow and make more informed choices moving forward. 12. Take care of your emotional health after the breakup. Ending any relationship, regardless of its official status, can be emotionally taxing. Allow yourself to grieve and process your feelings. Surround yourself with supportive friends and family who can provide comfort and perspective. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you regain your emotional balance. Self-care is essential during this time. 13. Avoid jumping into a new relationship immediately. It's important to give yourself time to heal and reflect before pursuing a new romantic connection. Rebounding too quickly can lead to unresolved emotions and further complications. Use this time to focus on your personal growth and well-being, ensuring that you're emotionally ready for a new relationship when the time is right. 14. Respect the other person's healing process. Understand that they might need more time or space than you do to move on. Avoid situations where you might run into each other or engage in activities that could rekindle old feelings. Respecting their boundaries and healing process is a crucial part of ending the relationship with dignity and respect. 15. Seek professional help if needed. If you find that you're struggling to cope with the breakup or if it's bringing up unresolved emotional issues, consider seeking the support of a therapist or counselor. Professional guidance can provide you with the tools and strategies needed to navigate your emotions and move forward in a healthy way. 16. Communicate with mutual friends carefully. If you share friends with the person you're breaking up with, be mindful of how you discuss the breakup with them. Avoid bad-mouthing or placing blame, and encourage your friends to remain neutral. Mutual friends can sometimes feel caught in the middle, so it's important to handle these relationships with care and respect. 17. Reflect on the timing of your decision. Consider whether the timing of your breakup is appropriate and considerate of the other person's circumstances. If they're going through a particularly challenging time, such as a personal crisis or significant life event, it might be more compassionate to wait until they are in a more stable place. Timing can greatly affect how the breakup is received and processed. 18. Reinforce your decision with consistent actions. After the breakup conversation, it's important to remain consistent in your actions and communication. Avoid sending mixed signals or engaging in behaviors that could be interpreted as interest in rekindling the relationship. Consistency helps both parties to accept the breakup and begin the healing process. 19. Be kind to yourself throughout this process. Breaking up with someone, even when the relationship isn't officially defined, can be emotionally challenging. It's normal to feel a range of emotions, from relief to sadness to guilt. Allow yourself to experience these feelings without judgment and remember that taking care of your own emotional well-being is just as important as being considerate of the other person's feelings. 20. Finally, trust that you're making the right decision for both of you. Ending a relationship that isn't fulfilling or compatible is ultimately an act of respect for both yourself and the other person. Trust in your judgment and your ability to make decisions that align with your values and needs. By approaching the breakup with honesty, empathy, and respect, you are paving the way for both of you to find more fulfilling and compatible relationships in the future.